Yeah, I love the fact that you are an expert in supplements because that's a huge area and I think it's very confusing. I would love to have your take
Mm.
on what's going on with all this trend because I've seen people taking 100 supplements. It's not uncommon for this ultimate longevity group, such as people who are connected to the Rad Fest, the radical longevity. They want to live forever, right? They don't want to die. So they're pumping all these things into their bodies. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, so there's quite a number of individuals out there that are like using big dosages of, and they're using many different supplements all at once. And I guess like the common belief is that, oh, what's going to happen to your liver? Is your liver able to process this? What about your kidneys? Is there going to be kidney damage? And the reality is a lot of these supplements, when they've undertaken blood tests, a lot of the time there actually hasn't been any real issue unless the individual is taking the wrong dosage or the wrong form. Like we know that high dose vitamin B6, this is a really common issue we're seeing in today's society, is that individuals are taking far too high dosages of vitamin B6 and that can build up in the body and that can lead to toxicity. And it can actually cause peripheral nerve damage if taken for too long of a period of time. So there's definitely some little tricks that people need to be aware of, in particular, even around like the fat soluble vitamins. So like vitamin A, D, E, K2, specifically vitamin D. I've seen a number of individuals that have been taking, like 20, 30,000 IU of vitamin D every single day for months. And they get their blood test back and their vitamin D levels are above the reference range, like above 250.
Oh,
And that can be an issue,
do you see what kind of symptoms they exhibit?
Yeah, they get sleep issues, anxiety, muscle fasciculations where they get like twitches, muscle twitches. They get a little bit of just like typical symptoms of like high calcium because vitamin D increases calcium in the blood. So if they're not combating that with enough vitamin K2 and magnesium, which I know you talk about, that can be an issue.
Too much of a good thing.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So, but you start to lose touch with nature because nature has this built-in balance. And how do you enhance that balance instead of tipping things over?
Yeah, I definitely think, like, for example, if we're looking at an acute flu or a severe sickness or an infection, yes, like a bolus dosage, a very high dosage of vitamin D might actually help to like give the immune system a bit of a boost. But it's those individuals that are, I guess, like blindly using different supplements without the proper care and guidance of a healthcare professional like yourself or myself.